Coach, 6 straight wins for you now. Just start with an opening statement.
Really proud of our team. To have a quick turnaround game, to travel on Thursday, get back late, be able to come in yesterday and focus in on what we needed to do to win the game tonight. It's credit to our guys in the locker room. And I think we've turned a corner in terms of figuring out that our approach and the way that we approach and prepare to play a game is so important. And can't say enough about just from 1 to 14, the guys in the locker room, because it starts with them. And they've done a great job of kind of following my lead. Credit to Portland. They had a tough loss on Thursday. I thought Shantae and his staff had his team ready to compete. And it took us a while to get some separation. Only an 8-point game at the half. But credit to our guys again for just kind of staying the course and finding a way. And I think the beauty of our team is we're deep. And as the game goes on, that should be a separator for us. And it was again tonight. So really proud of our team. They deserve some rest the rest of the weekend. And we got a big week next week. And we'll focus on what's next on the schedule.
Coach, you just talked about your depth. With another strong performance in the second half tonight, would you contribute that to why your team is so dominant here, or is there any other factors?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a big part, you know. I have trust in a lot of guys on our team, not just the guys who start. And we are a team, and that's a beauty of being on a team. It's not about the guys who start. We're a collection of 14 guys who are about the right stuff and want to affect winning. And over the course of a game, as I said earlier, I think our depth has a way of kind of wearing teams down and being a really good separator for us. So we're going to hang our hat on that and continue to do that as league play continues on.
Chips, you had 6 threes tonight. Can you talk about your journey this season to become a consistent three-point shooter?
Coming into college, Division One, I didn't really have a strap, so to speak, and I just stayed in the gym. I knew I needed to, especially on this team that is quite heavy on threes. I thought if I'm really going to affect the game, I should be able to hit an open shot. And so, I just put hours in. And stuff like tonight happened, so pretty good.
Coach, a career high for Chips, but alongside him, Malik had 26. What'd you say out of him?
First, I would say something about Chips because he's been hard on himself. And he is very he wears his emotions on his sleeve. He's similar to me. He was going through it a little bit, and he responded the right way. And the only way to kind of get out of not playing well is just stick with it, focus on the positive things, focus on the things that you can control. And over these last 2 games, he's gotten back to that. And that's a guy that I know. He's so talented. He doesn't even know how good he can be. So we're going to continue to try to push the envelope with him. He's an integral part of our team. He's someone that I have a lot of faith and trust in. So credit to him. He's worked his butt off to get to the point where he's at. As he said, he spent a lot of time in the gym when the coaches aren't there. And players are self-made, and he's figured that part out. So proud of him. Malik just figures out a way to affect the game on both sides of the ball. I don't think he's ever had a bad day in his life. He exudes positivity. He has a great vibe to him. That has a way of kind of bleeding itself into other guys in our locker room. And I'm proud of him. He got an opportunity and he took advantage of it. And that's what sports is about. So we want more out of Malik, but really proud because he's had a rough college career to this point. You know, hasn't gotten exactly what he's wanted out of his first stop at USC. So happy to see him have some success and really contribute to winning.
You guys had 53 total rebounds tonight, a season high as a team. What did you guys see, or what did you see specifically out of the guys on the glass?
Just had a desire to go get the ball. We need to be a little bit better keeping teams off the offensive glass on the other end. But to get 20 offensive rebounds is a credit to the effort and just a want to. I mean, J-Mo had 7 by himself, and those things are big. And those should be separators, again, for our team going forward.
Chips, you guys have 4 straight home games, starting with these 2 this week. How important was it to get these first 2, knowing you have some big games coming up next week?
I think more importantly was the away games at first. Just making sure we get those straight. Coach is very heavy on the next game. So these next home games, they're going to be good. We're going to have a crowd. So should be fun, more fun.
Coach, they celebrated AAPI night tonight. A lot of fans who were looking to celebrate that cause. What did that mean to you and the team?
Yeah, it was awesome to see. Barry and Mike, they deserve that. And there's not a lot of places in the country where you can have a night like that and get the turnout that we got. So I'm really happy for those guys. Hopefully the new fans who were in the building liked what they saw. Hopefully they enjoyed themselves, and hopefully that has a way of kind of snowballing and growing, because we need all the fan support we can get. These guys work their butts off and deserve for this home court to be filled when we play here. They feed off that energy, and our fans have a way of kind of egging us on and giving us life. So hopefully next week we can grow from what we did tonight. Hopefully we have an even better turnout on Thursday and an even better turnout on Saturday. Our guys need that.
Chips, you guys had 17 assists tonight as a team. What's it like out there to share the ball at that high of a level?
It was there from the start in the summer practice. We all have offensive guys, and then we just set that kind of tone of sharing the ball, because CJ always preaches that, we're a deep team and any one of us can have a night. You know what I'm saying? So,
Coach, looking ahead, previewing next week, 2 big ones. Just look at those games and give us a preview.
We have one big game. That's on Thursday, and that's all we're going to think about. That's all we're going to talk about. I think it's good for our guys to stay extremely short-sighted, worry about what's next. We can't control what happens after Thursday, but we can control how we prepare for Thursday and how we go about our business on Thursday night against a really good LMU team who's well coached and is a veteran group. So we'll focus on what we need to do to hopefully get a win on Thursday next week, and then whatever comes after that, we'll be ready to go on Friday.
Last question for you, Coach. 44-20 advantage in the paint, 18-6 on fast break opportunities. Were those 2 areas you emphasized before the game, or something you just saw as a positive?
We thought we could take advantage a little bit in the paint, and tonight was probably the most we've kind of thrown the ball down there. And whether the post player scored or whether we played off kickouts, I thought that was pretty good for us. I thought Jonathan did a good job in the first half of facilitating out of the post and finding key spots to score. I thought Chips had a couple post scores in the second half, and the beauty of those 2 guys, they can play all over the floor. So we need to continue to do that. I want to up our pace of play because we do have a deep team. And again, if we can wear teams down with playing a little bit faster, I think that's good for our team.